Deposition of a political prisoner. I stand accused of sedition against the state. Therefore, I am imprisoned in the royal jail and charged before the royal court. On one side stands the king's crown, on the other, the blazing flame of a comet. One is the king, holding the scepter of authority. The other is truth, holding the scepter of justice. On the king's side are those appointed and paid by the king, his officials and servants. On my side stands the King of all kings, the Judge of all judges, eternal truth, the ever-awakened God. No one has appointed my judge. In the eyes of this supreme judge, king and subject, rich and poor, happy and miserable, all are equal. On his throne, the king's crown and the beggar's lute find equal place. His law is justice and righteousness. It was not created by any conqueror for the conquered. It arose from humanity's realization of truth. It is universal, sovereign, divine law. On the king's side is a fragment of creation. On mine is the eternal, indivisible creator. Behind the king stands the petty. Behind me stands the fierce divine. Those who stand with the king seek profit and gain. Those who stand with me seek truth and ultimate bliss. The king's words are bubbles. Mine are boundless, like the ocean. I am a poet, sent by God to reveal the unexpressed truth and give form to the formless. Through the poet's voice, God speaks. My words express truth. They are God's words. In royal judgment, they may be called treason. But in the court of justice, they are not treason against truth. They may be punished by the king, but before righteousness, they remain pure, stainless, undying, and true. Truth reveals itself. No bloodshot royal rod can suppress it. I am the instrument of that eternal revelation. You may break the instrument, but who can break the one who plays it? This is eternal truth. Truth exists, God exists, and always will. Those who try to silence truth today are themselves mere particles of His creation, here today, gone tomorrow. Human arrogance knows no bounds. Man tries to imprison his own creator. But pride will one day drown in tears. I am merely the instrument of truth's expression. You may silence or destroy the instrument, but who will silence the player? I will die, the king will die, as countless rebels and kings before us have died. But truth has never been silenced. It will speak again through other voices. Take away my flute, and I will make another. The melody does not belong to the flute, it lives within me. Likewise, the words I speak are not mine alone. I am not the rebel. The true rebel is the one who speaks through me, God, and no king has the power to punish him. The king's translators may translate the language of my words, but not their spirit. Their aim is to please the king. Mine is to serve truth. I have not rebelled against the king. I have rebelled against injustice. I know that I do not stand alone in this courtroom. Behind me stands truth itself. Through the ages, God has silently stood behind His imprisoned soldiers of truth. When Christ was crucified, when Gandhi was imprisoned, God stood behind them too. But the judges could not see Him. The emperor stood between them and their conscience. The judge knows my words are not unjust before God, yet he may still punish me because he serves the king, not truth. He serves law, not justice. He is not free, he is a servant. Today, India is enslaved. To call a slave or injustice is considered treason. Can truth tolerate being called false? Can such rule last forever? Perhaps it has lasted because truth was silent, but now truth has awakened. Is the cry that rose through my voice mine alone? No, it is the cry of the oppressed. You cannot silence it by killing me. It will rise again through others. If England were enslaved and I were a judge, and this same judge stood accused before me, he would say exactly what I am saying now. I am confident. I have called injustice, injustice, falsehood, falsehood. I have not flattered anyone for gain. My rebellion is not only against the king, but against all injustice, social, national, and moral. I have endured ridicule and suffering, but never compromised my truth. I am beloved of God, the instrument of truth. This is not arrogance, but realization. If I accept falsehood, God will abandon me. That is why the trumpet of destruction sounded in my voice. That destruction heralds new creation. I proudly bore that banner. I knew I was a soldier of truth. I accepted the first blow as an honor. When I fall at his feet, wounded and humiliated, his grace will revive me. I have no fear, no sorrow. God is with me. My unfinished work will be completed by others. Truth will never be silenced. My prison will become heaven through hope and joy. God has given me the power to turn suffering into beauty. I have no fear. I am a child of immortality. I know. The tyrant's oppression of truth has its end, its decay, for truth itself is my destiny, held only in his sway.